Welcome to the Fandom Odyssey. Join us on our voyage through media as we explore the different fandoms. I am your captain, Christian Kane.
And I'm your captain, Captain Markel Fennell, also known as Captain Kill.
And we are at our destination for animation, where we will be talking about Transformers 1. All right. are you a pretty big Transformers fan?
Um, I say I did watch the '80s cartoon of
Okay.
Transformers.
Yeah.
It can't, yeah. I'll say not. I am. It's like Ninja Turtles, right? I
Right.
am. I'm a fan, but I don't think I'm a hardcore fan. I'm a fan who knows the lore and the knowledge of Transformers, but as far as like going hardcore, I'm not that. But I am a Transformer fan.
Okay. That's fair enough. I don't think I grew up with anything Transformers, but I did watch the Michael Bay ones, and I think like the first movie like kicked it off big for me, I think. And I feel like that one was pretty good.
Yeah, most day.
So let's go over some taglines real quick here. So we got a handful of them, okay? So let me know if any of these, tickle your fancy. So we got Transformers 1, Witness the Origin. That's it. I feel like I've been seeing that one the most, I think.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like it.
So Transformers 1, discover the origin behind the rivalry. It's almost the same
Boo! Just
thing.
because you add more,
Boo, boo. You added a few more words.
it'll make it special.
Okay, this one's a little bit different. Transformers 1, one will defend. I don't think I like that one.
What
Did
would
you
the other
like that?
do? What would the other do? You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
know. One will defend? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just sounds kind of like,
It sounds like something missing to me.
yeah, like it's missing something. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe this one. Okay, this is the last one. So Transformers 1, built like brothers, forged into enemies. Yeah, how about that one?
I think that's a winner. I think
Okay,
that's a winner.
that one's a pretty clear winner, I think too. That's fair
Mm-hmm.
enough.
Mm-hmm.
That one sounds
I
like
like
the
that
like
one.
it gives you the most like you can kind of
Yeah.
like get the idea of it.
Yeah. Get the picture of the movie.
Right. So obviously at the time of recording, it's 2024. This movie just came out. Let's go ahead and see what the budget is looking like.
Mm.
Ooh, wow, that's a pretty big budget. Okay. Obviously it's animated, so everything's got to be created digitally.
Right.
So estimated budget 75 million. It's pretty hefty for a cartoon.
It's
So, oh, okay. So opening weekend, US and Canada, we got 24.6 million opening weekend.
okay.
So it didn't make the money back. It made what, about one third.
Uh-huh.
So, but as of, we're currently in just the beginning of October. So as of right now, gross worldwide 97 million. So it's made a little bit more than the budget, but not by a crazy amount. So it's not like they like doubled their money.
Right. But they did, overcome the, the requirement, to at least, make some money back.
Yeah, they made
But
some
not
money
by a lot.
back.
Not by a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
I have been hearing some stuff about this. Like that, people are not seeing this movie. Like it basically saying that it's a flop, right? It's a flop, and they're getting most of their money from toy sales, stuff like that. Because,
really.
yeah, Transformers is the big, like, that's a toy driven type of series, like all the toys they got for it. But I just find it crazy that this movie is not really getting people to come see it, because I personally like this movie. I'm gonna let y'all know once we get there. But yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so last but not least, just gonna go over the storyline that's written here. So, the untold origin story of Optimus Prime and Megatron, better known as sworn enemies, but who once were friends bonded like brothers who changed the fate of Cybertron forever. And that's it. That sounds like a pretty like. It doesn't sound like it like describes the movie. it just kind of like, I feel like it gives like a general like, oh hey, like, you know, they're bad now, but they were good, and this is what it's
Mhm.
about. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't tell you what like the specifics are of the story. At least I don't think so.
Well, yeah, because the story is a little bit more like they're like this. So what would your synopsis be? Because
Dude, oh my god, like there's so much. I mean, like
mhm,
you could keep this in there, like yeah, like that they were bad, but once they were brothers,
right,
um, and like
trying
man,
to save
yeah,
Cybertron from uh
from whatever those aliens are, or maybe not. Man, I don't know. Like for sure, like they're going on a journey, so it's like you could try to include like oh, like you know, Optimus Prime and friends are on a journey to save Cybertron or some shit like you know what I mean? Like give details kind of like that almost.
yeah, I get it. It
So
generalized it.
yeah, this storyline is a little too generic. It doesn't tell you much of anything,
Mhm.
which is fine. It is what it is. But okay, so we can go ahead and like go a little more into detail on what happens really. So yeah,
Mhm.
so this is like you know way back in the day. You have Optimus Prime and Megatron. They're both miners on Cybertron, right?
Yep. Mhm. Mining for
So
what? Mining for what?
it's it's called the what is it, what it's called the
Energon. Energon, brother.
dude. I was gonna be like it's cyber crystals. It's Energon.
Crystals. Jesus.
I
Oh
was
my
getting
god.
there. I forgot what it was called exactly.
Cyber.
Energon. Close enough. You know, crystals of some
No,
sort.
no, 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 no. Colossal, no. God damn it.
Okay, but so they you know find this like little like you know hologram recording or whatever talking about uh it was one of the primes, right? Like
Yep, one of the primes.
yeah, like all the primes are pretty much all gone except for one, right?
Mm, mm.
And he's the one that's kind
Sentinel,
of like
yeah,
yeah,
Sentinel Prime. Yeah.
right, yeah, and he's the one kind of like overwatching the current population.
Mm,
But they find the recording of a prime that's you know supposedly dead or whatever. Say like you know it was a SOS beacon almost. So that like starts their journey to go you know find the location that of where that was sent, and
mm.
then you know from there possibly you know save you know Cybertron or you know all that fun stuff.
Right, right.
So what'd you think of the movie?
Um, I love the movie. I love the movie. And to
Right.
be honest, I didn't know how much I would love this movie. Um, I went into the movie theater. Like I'm kind of like tired and stuff like that. I
Mhm.
really didn't want to be there, but I'm glad that I went to go watch this movie because at the end, bro, at the end, I was all for this movie. I was looking for the second. I'm looking for a sequel. To be honest,
Right, right. Do you think that this like compares pretty well to like the show that you watched when you were younger?
I don't remember show that
Oh,
well.
no,
I
not
remember,
that well. It's
yeah,
been a
I
while.
remember there was a Hot Street or something like that. There was a yeah, and there's I don't remember that show that well. And there was multiple shows that came out from
Yeah.
Transformers.
Right,
The
right.
80s, I think the 2000 ones, um the there was a lot of them.
Yeah.
But
No, for sure.
with different like art design and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I think the lore in this movie is pretty on point. It's like because I know some of the lore for the Transformers, and I'm not like I said a hardcore fan, but I know like Orion Pax was a librarian. Um uh he was in the archives and stuff like that. He learned stuff, and and
Yeah.
Megatron was type of on a revolutionary type of wave and stuff.
Right,
So
right.
I think from the point from the movie where they actually diverge. I was like, yeah, like
Right, right.
I can clearly see the path of how they got to each position.
Right. Because
Mm,
here's the thing that I'm thinking about, and this is like I think part of the complaints that I hear, right? And
mm,
so like there's like two things about this movie. One, it's an animated, you know, like, you know, kids movie. If it's probably like the better description for it. Like I don't it's not well, I mean, obviously, like there's like stuff for the fans, but like kids are gonna enjoy this a lot. Um, and then there's like the the Transformers like side of it, like oh, like fans of Transformers, how they think it should be lore accurate, possibly. Uh, like there's like those two sides of like, is it too goofy? Is it too like for kids, or is it like pretty good for like the Transformers fan base or whatever?
Mm.
And I've seen people complain that it's not they don't think it's like Transformers enough, or like they think maybe it's too kiddish almost. Is what I've heard. So, but I don't I mean I think for a kids movie it's pretty fine. Like, it has some goofy humor in there, is what it is and all that. I've only known the Michael Bay stuff, like for
Mm.
like the Transformer stuff, and I think like that's like the Transformers I know, and that's obviously more serious. Um, but like I don't have any of the history of like the TV shows, so I don't know. Like I've seen their design, like I know the design from this movie for like the old TV show, like the it's pretty like it looks pretty like damn similar.
Mm.
So like I get like the inspiration, like going back to the original like design and stuff. But man, I do like my Transformer stuff being serious, but I'm not gonna dock the like points off because it's a kids movie too. You know what I
All
mean?
right. Let me stop you right there. Kids
Yeah.
movie. Did we not just see Megatron rip Sentinel Prime in half? Like
Yeah.
literally, when Megatron he got his core and he started transforming,
Yeah.
and there was this uh Sentinel Prime minions, right? He was about to shoot Optimus Prime.
Right. Right.
Megatron shot that man and like, yeah, boy. Like I was like actually surprised. Like they
Yeah.
like
I think they could be a little more
because they're
lenient
robots.
because because they're robots, and it's like, oh, when you rip them apart, it's mechanical bits and oil or whatever.
But
If they so
but still, that's like a like that's a
no
like a,
no yeah no yeah ripping him in half is pretty hardcore. Like
even
like the
even
idea of it, yeah.
even when Optimus shot Optimus was trying to shoot Sentinel. I mean not Optimus. Megatron was trying to shoot Sentinel Prime, and and Megatron was trying to shoot Sentinel Prime, and Optimus jumped in the
Jumping
way
away.
and
Yeah.
took it. Literally blew his whole arm off.
Right,
Stuff
right,
like
right.
that. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah. But it's for sure it's because they're robots. That's
It,
exact yeah.
it is, but like I remember like I don't know, like back in the day, I don't know,
Yeah,
man. Like
it probably wasn't like that back in the day if I had to take a
yeah,
wild guess.
they're showing a little bit more aggression towards these
Yeah.
robots.
And like don't get me wrong, I know there is
Mm,
more mature humor is what I'll call it or whatever. Like one of the ones like I'm pretty sure you recall this where he's like, oh, you know what else can transform? Choo 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 choo. And he starts doing the middle finger. And
uh,
then I think Megatron stops him or something like
no, he
that.
got punched. No, he got punched.
Yeah, Megatron punched. Oh, that's what it was. Megatron punched
Yeah.
him
Punched him. Yeah, yeah.
and then was like apologizing or whatever to the other person. But like,
Mhm.
okay, middle finger, that's not for kids. They didn't do it, but like the adult understood what he was wanting to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like there's mature humor in there sprinkled throughout.
I mean, like I can see how this is for kids, but I can also see how this is for the fans too. Because like I don't see what I mean, like and look, like I said, I'm not a hard Transformers fan. If any, I'm a I don't want to say casual fan because I do. I'll say casual. I'm a casual fan, right? I'm a casual fan.
Right.
I enjoy Transformers in any iteration, except that new one, uh, part of the Spark, that new one on Nickelodeon. I'm not.
Oh, I don't know if I know what that one is.
Yeah, but but I felt like it gave some pretty good service, and I followed this dude who is a big Instagram, a big Transformers fan on Instagram, and he said, "Yo,
Right.
like literally," because I have heard like there was news like, "Yo, people not liking this movie," and I'm like, "Yo," he was like, "Yo, why y'all not liking this? Everything y'all asked for, less humans, less it's on Cybertron, it's on
Right.
Cybertron." Like action, like the action was pretty good in here. Like
Right, right, right.
You even said in the trailer, like, yo, seeing
Yeah,
yeah,
like some of the characters fight, like the like
yeah,
just like for anyone who hasn't seen it, like you know the sky battles where it's like they're all planes shooting at each other, shooting missiles, bullets, and then transforming into like you know humanoid shapes, and then like you know clashing in the air.
mm.
It's kind of fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, like it's badass.
Bro,
Like,
what?
even for like a you know animated movie like this, like it's still cool to see things like to do that kind of stuff.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
yeah, I
And
like it.
like, just to go back from, like, it, yeah, it's a movie for kids, but at the same time, like, yo, Megatron, like, I was kind of shocked with how aggro Megatron. I mean, I knew Megatron was gonna be aggro, but like how
Mhm.
aggro he would be, like, um, he was like, yo, I want to kill Sentinel Prime. I want him to
No,
suffer. Yeah, I was
yeah,
like,
he was pretty. He was like he did a like 180, bro. He was like
mm,
he was okay, but like once he got his power, he was like, that's it. I'm ready to do like I'm ready to kill him. I was
mm.
like, shit, bro. And he would not let it go.
But like, did that make sense for you? Because for me, it made sense. It made, like, the turn, because like his whole life he gave himself a purpose. We're minors, we're trying to get energon and stuff like that. We have no core. We was born without a core and stuff like that, right?
Right.
Imagine your whole life you've been lied to. You have a core, you're not useless. You don't have to be a minor.
Man, I can't justify it, man. Okay, like the part that goes crazy is like, okay, maybe he wants to kill him, whatever. But like,
Mhm.
bro, he turned on Optimus. Like the person who's been like, you know, friends with him like this entire time, he just like bro,
Mhm.
he changed, bro. It was
Yeah, he
bad.
did. He did. But he was like, yo, I'm tired of fucking saving you, bro. And he like, I'm tired of doing the right thing, bro. Like, this man need to fucking die and stuff like that. But that's why Optimus is Optimus, because he's optimistic.
Optimistic. I mean, yeah, he is optimistic, yeah.
Uh,
Shut up, you're done. You're
and
done
you're
with that.
prime.
No, but you're right. You're right though. He is optimistic.
He like, yo, he can, yo, hey, I ain't gonna say he can, he ain't saying he can change, but like, yo, let him see, let the people see who he is, and stuff like that, instead of just like killing him, outwardly.
Right, right. Yeah.
But now I really like this movie, especially when they each became like the ending. Like when I said, when Sentinel Prime was about to get shot by Megatron, and Optimus Prime jumped in the way, or Orion Pax jumped in the way, and got his whole arm, everything busted. Megatron
Right.
was like, no, why would you do that? Why? And he was like, and Optimus was like, yo, I'm trying to help you out, man. Don't do this joint. He was like, you know what? I'm tired of saving your ass. Drop that, man. You heard that?
Yeah. Yeah, that part was a little crazy to me. I was like, cause like, okay, he accidentally shot like Megatron accidentally shoots Optimus. Okay, that's one thing.
Mm,
But like it was like yeah, like Optimus was like hanging off of like a cliff or whatever. And, you
mm.
know, Megatron has him by the arm, and like you were just saying, he just like you know, oh, I'm done with you, and he literally like just straight up drops Optimus, bro. That was kind of crazy to me. I didn't think like that was pretty. It was heartless, like really heartless. I was like, damn, like you shot your
Imagine,
friend and you didn't
imagine,
like cry. You know what I mean?
imagine your best friend. Like, okay, so this dude hates
Yeah,
Sentinel Prime. This man hates Sentinel Prime.
yeah,
Risk his own life to hate the person that made your life a living fucking hell.
yeah.
I see what you're saying, but I can see where it's coming from. I can see where
Ah,
it's coming from. I think it's justified.
man, I don't know. Like maybe you can justify killing Sentinel Prime, but like
Hmm.
just like usually like if you shoot your best friend by accident and you're like kind of evil, like you might be like, oh, what did I just do? And you could like you might have a change of heart, like that generic cliche you see in movies. But like this
X Men,
one,
X Men
yeah.
First Class. What happened?
Oh, are you talking about like with like what like Magneto or something?
Yeah, Magneto. Okay, so what's her name? Moya Matagger, whatever her name. She was shooting Magneto. He was using deflecting the bullets and stuff.
Yeah,
Charles Xavier got up and literally Magneto deflect one of his bullets.
yeah, and it hit Professor X.
Yeah, right. Professor X was like, no, it wasn't her, man. It was you, Charles. He was like, They were like, "You even protect these? You will protect these humans right here?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "All right, bet. I see you in the streets, Playboy. Don't even worry about that." Did that not happen?
Okay. Yeah. I guess yeah. He left him behind. Okay. Well, I mean, but that's. I feel like that's more. It's more rare. I feel like. Well, I think it's more rare. I feel like a lot of the times people have like a change of heart or some bullshit, or maybe that's just like the kids movies or something. I don't know.
And what I tell you, I mean, it's a kids movie, but is it?
I it's got mature stuff in there,
Mm.
but I still think it belongs like in the. It's got like even like what is it, Keegan Michael Key or
Yeah.
whatever. Like he's like him.
Mm.
He plays Bumblebee and he plays him like super goofy or whatever.
MCU.
Like,
Do they not do the same thing? Do they not throw jokes in there every 15 minutes? Like, tell me the argument I'm making is not kind of valid.
right.
Come on, man.
Mature people can like it. I'm saying that.
And mature people can like it. Kids can like it as well. I'm not saying it's not a kid movie.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that.
Yeah, I'm yeah. All I'm saying is that like yeah, it's not like one side or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I think
yeah,
it's completely balanced. This is a movie. This is a well-rounded movie. It can be for anybody, kids or adults.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think there's hardcore fans. Well, at least I think there are that would probably like this if they have done their, I guess, work right. But I mean, I think it seems like it's pretty good. Like I'm not saying it's like perfect to like the original source, but like it looks like it's pretty good still. You know what I mean?
Right. And then like if it's not, then it's doing its own thing, and I think it's doing it pretty well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it might be because we've never seen like an origin before, right? Or at least like that you know of Optimus and Megatron like this.
Yeah, I haven't seen the origin like this. If any, there might be from the comic books, but besides that, nah.
Right. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty
Mm.
pretty unique, I think. At least from like I haven't seen any like original source. So I feel like this is kind of new, like a new untreaded area.
And to be honest, this movie actually do make me want to like go back and like just watch some of the cartoons or even watch read some of the comic books, like because I know what's his name? I don't know, John. I don't think it's Jonathan Hickman, but one of the comic book writers I follow, he is making Oblivion Rivals, and he also is making a Transformers and G.I. Joe comic book mixture. And
Oh, that's right. They are doing a freaking
mhm.
what was that in? Was that in like what movie was that where they showed that G.I. Joe was coming to freaking
That was
Transformers?
Rise of the Beast. I think that was a new one where
It was Rise of the Beast. Yep, that was it.
yeah, where we see Primus, the gorilla Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that just seems so wacky to me. I mean, I don't know if like maybe fans like. Do you like it a lot? Do you like
I
that idea?
love that shit,
Oh,
bro.
it's
Animal.
still.
So what you think about Grimlock? What you think about Grimlock?
Who is that?
Damn it, Kane. The dinosaur transformer?
Oh, I mean,
T-Rex transformer? You don't
yeah,
think that was
yeah.
fire?
No, I mean like yeah, like the dinosaur or beast, Transformers are cool, but like it seems weird to like bring in like GI Joe into that world. I guess I don't know. It just seems like it's kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
I'll say this: I wasn't I didn't grow up on GI Joe or Transformers like the old school shows. So maybe fans of that, maybe they want to see that. But I've seen the newer stuff, but
I think there was a comic book where they did mix in and stuff like that. But yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore fan, but I am a
yeah. So you want to see it?
I do. I'm down for it.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Mm.
Oh man, I don't know. I haven't been a huge fan of these. I don't want to say crossovers. I don't know. I feel like some of these movies that have been like recent aren't like super good. I haven't been a huge fan of the recent like Transformers movies. I think like the Rise of the Beast one. I feel like there's like things that I just didn't like about that movie. and I
I
was
like.
just kind of like, eh,
What you
not
didn't
that
like about
great.
it?
Like I recall, like I'd have to go back and watch it, but like one of the things that stuck with me, and you can argue that it's a part of like, oh, it was in the TV show or whatever, but like when the dude put on that freaking like
Oh, the suit.
the transformer suit,
Yeah.
bro, I felt like he was like Mega Man or something. It looked I think it looked kind of weird.
Mm.
And I've seen people like some people agreed with me where they thought that it didn't look the greatest. And then some, super nerds were like, well, actually, it was done in the TV show, so it exists. But it's like, okay, yeah, I get that it exists.
Mm.
That doesn't make it good.
I think a
Um,
little. I think a little dope. I ain't gonna hide.
I don't think I liked it. I think there was just some stuff that was just too cheesy for me. Um, I saw people, since we're on Transformers here, this one is kind of iffy too. Let me know what you think. So another complaint that someone made was that it was, I forgot which Transformers it was. It might have been the second one, like the Michael Bay movies. Um the movie where there was that girl who was secretly a Transformer. Someone was saying that they didn't like that the Transformer could turn human and look like they have like organic skin and stuff like that. They did, and then they said, "Oh, it happened once," and they didn't like use it again in the future movies.
Mm.
And then someone else, super nerds alert, were like, "Oh, hey, well, they've done it before in the comics. Like, it exists. Like, it's been done before." So they fight like, "Oh, because it's been done before, it's not that like, it's fine." What's your thoughts on that?
I don't see the problem. Like, yo, this is like, um, this is a fictional world, bro. Alien robots turning into a car, and you having problem with what?
Yeah.
Really? You having
Like,
problem
okay.
with what?
Well, I think the big issue that
A
I think they're
whole
trying to
planet
make,
can transform?
I
What?
think, I think the point that they did, or the thing they didn't like was like, yeah, robot can turn like mechanical robot can turn into mechanical car, the mechanical robot turning into human, like like creating eyes and human tissue, like that part I think is what they didn't like. It becoming like hair, you know what I mean, like stuff like that.
Okay.
Like how does it transform into that? I know it's, yeah, you can make
So
up whatever you want.
y'all adding logic to a fictional world.
A little bit. Well, it's like, okay, it's like you could have like like logic can only go, or like your disbelief can only go so far. Like, okay, it's an alien
But
robot, sure.
I get that, but what's the point of like having like a fantasy sci-fi fictional world if you just can't, have like, maybe wild ideas? Who like, who cares? Like, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself on this ride. Like, I see what you're saying, but
Okay.
like, so here's the thing. You either critique, this is what I'm thinking. There's two divided. You either critiquing this movie
Right.
or you enjoying the ride of this movie. You feel me?
Okay.
Because you can't have both. I'm gonna be honest. You can't have both. If you critiquing the movie, you're looking for something bad. You're looking for something bad. If you make a decision to like, all right, cool, let me just enjoy this movie. Let me be in this world. Let me be in this world, and see if I have fun.
Right.
Then why not? Why can't they? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Everybody, no, yeah, like I said, everybody got the little opinions.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that joint. I'm okay with like, the dude having, a little robot thing. Cause I thought he was kicking ass with Optimus. I think that was
Yeah.
fire. Mm.
Yeah. It's
Mm.
funny. Like I'll be honest, the human like transformer, when I watched it, I don't think I ever cared about it. And maybe because it looked fine, like the quality, like it looked like a like it
It
looked,
did
I
look good.
guess, yeah, like it looked realistic. Like, oh, the girl was like, opening up and you could see the transformer. It's like, okay, it's a
Mm.
transformer. That never bothered me. I see what they're saying now when it's like, oh, how does it turn into a human? Okay, sure. When I watched it, I don't usually look for problems. So like that didn't bother me. But still though, like the Rise of the Beast one, I feel like there was just like I
Uh,
didn't look for issues, but like if I rewatch it, I'll bring up the things that I didn't like, and maybe my mind maybe it's the first time, jitters. Maybe I saw it for the first time and I just like thought a certain way, and maybe if I see it a second time, maybe I'll change my mind. But when I saw it for the first time, there were some issues that I had with it, and if
mm.
I watch it again, I could write it down and then bring it back to you.
Okay. I bet.
Everyone's got some different tastes. I know that for sure.
I feel that. I feel that. But I'm more open to like
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So okay, you like
I
that?
rather
Yeah.
yeah. I rather if it creative and if it like actually like I think if it works, if it look cool, if it if it have that to it,
Right.
then I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking too hard. I'm not letting I'm not letting that shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, that's fair enough. Like, yeah, I see what you're saying.
But one thing I will say, okay, if we are talking about Transform movie, you remember when Wahlberg, he had it was like Transformer Nights last night or something like that, right?
Yeah.
He gained like this little like Transformer night arm thing,
Right.
and Optimus was like he was Nemesis Prime, right? He will turn evil. He turned evil and stuff like that. He was
Right.
mind controlled. Optimus was about to swing at this human, a big truck robot thing, so
Yeah.
swinging at this human. The little
A little.
mechanical thing turned into a sword and blocked it. Blocked this 100,000 pound uh robotic as humanoid.
Yeah, bro. I'll be honest. I actually don't recall that, but if I saw it, I probably could see what you're saying. That sounds
Yeah.
a little unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Like,
I have to go back and see it. That's pretty funny though.
yeah. I'm like, put him in the transformer like at least like a transformer like
Suit or
body or
something.
yeah, like something.
Yeah.
Like, just fucking but just a plain ass sword with your regular ass biological hand, that thing
Yeah.
goes straight through it.
Yeah. He wouldn't be able to like stop the force coming down.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't think I was a huge fan of the Mark Wahlberg movies. Like
Mhm.
the stuff that bothers me is whichever one it was, Age of Extinction. I don't recall. It was the one that had all the freaking endorsements, dude.
Yeah.
That one was so bad. Like,
Yeah.
oh, they not get knocked. Like the Transformers fight, they knock into a Bud Light truck or whatever the hell it is.
Mhm.
Or some crash happens and all these Bud Lights spill, and Mark Wahlberg like takes it off the floor, opens it, and drinks it for the camera, and I'm like, why? Like, did we need a Bud Light endorsement? There was so
Right.
many fucking like out of place like logos every. It was so bad. I honestly I kind of hated that movie because of it.
No, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one.
And it is time for trivia. I'm gonna go ahead and take the first one. So Chris Hemsworth worked with Peter Cullen to get the right voice for a younger Optimus Prime. I think that's pretty neat that he worked with the the movie guy. Um, do you think he actually sounded a lot different? Like Chris Hemsworth?
I think he's kind of
He didn't
what do you
sound
mean?
too different to me.
He did not. He didn't. Well, what you mean by different?
I don't know. Well, I mean, like, so you know how like Chris Hemsworth normally sounds, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like if you were to talk with Peter Cullen, like does like his normal voice probably sounds different, and then like he'll put on his like Optimus Prime voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know if Chris Hemsworth like has that
Oh,
like total
yeah,
switch like that.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe his voice is a little bit different, but I don't think it's like
I,
significant.
I think at the end of the movie, he kind of like I can kind of hear hints of that. Like there's a little like his old like his Optimus Prime voice coming through.
Right,
I
right.
can kind of hear hints of it. But in the beginning, that was Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Regardless, it's still cool that he was working with Peter Cullen, so that's still neat. Regardless, you
Facts.
can go ahead and take the second one.
Okay, so the trivia for me I got is in this is the first Transformer movie where Megatronus Prime is not a villain, but rather died fighting alongside his siblings against Sentinel Prime. His mask make up the Decepticon logo is a reference to the Revenge of the Fallen, his first animated appearance.
Interesting. Okay, so usually he's like a villain.
Yeah, yeah,
That's actually pretty interesting. But he's dead in this one.
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, he did like he died with his brothers and
Yeah, with all the primes.
yeah,
That's
sisters and
neat.
stuff like that.
I like that.
As a hero.
Is it? Yeah, that's weird. But was it his mask is the Decepticon logo?
Yeah, 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 yeah. That was the one. That was the one that D16 Megatron.
Yeah, that he loved. He loved
Yeah,
the yeah, he loved that Prime.
yeah. And you like if Sentinel Prime like branded on into his
His arm or his armor, his
skin.
chest. Yeah, skin.
Yeah,
Skin. I don't know if you can call it skin. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what you would call that. What do you call the freaking the like the robot skin of the? You know what I mean? What do you call? There's probably a better term for it. All right, so here's my second one. So apparently, this is the first animated feature that Michael Bay has produced. So it says that he was briefly involved in the production of DreamWorks Animation's Rise of the Guardians. That's in 2012, but he
Mm,
left it. So I don't think he was attached to it anymore. So, but this is his, I guess, big animated, debut as a producer.
nice, nice.
So pretty sweet.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, I like it. I like it. All right, Michael Bay still got his hands in the Transformers universe.
Yeah,
Okay.
he won't
All
let go.
right. Interesting. So the other one for me is pretty obvious. This is the first Transformers feature film to feature no human characters, which I actually think is that what I liked about it because we don't see we got to see Cybertron how it was their culture before all they all came to Earth and
Yeah.
fuck shit
No,
up.
that's fair enough. Honestly, I don't need humans in every movie, and the fact that this is on Cybertron, that's cooler. I like that. Get rid of the humans, just have straight up robot on robot action the entire freaking movie. Yeah, I like that choice.
That's what I'm saying, man. Give me the sequel where I can see a whole civil war with the Autobots and the Decepticon. Because wait,
Yeah, I'm with that. Honestly, a Civil War, make the next one a Civil War movie where it's Autobots and Decepticons fighting
mm,
for Cybertron or whatever.
and then
That'd be fun.
the third one where they actually like destroyed Cybertron and they gotta find a new home, aka taking them to Earth. Like, come on, like it's like
Yeah,
this movie got potential. Like, come on now.
just keep going. Okay, yeah, I'm down with that. I wouldn't mind seeing that route. That works
Mm,
for me. Let's make it a
mm,
trilogy.
yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, I heard that they already like they was already like ready to have a sequel planned out and stuff
Yeah,
like that. But
if this one turned out good.
yeah, but like I said, because that it's not doing so well in the box office, that they might have to depend on
Mm,
toy sales to get that extra money.
damn. Yeah. Ugh.
Because I think Mutant Mayhem, the Ninja Turtle one, I think it was the same thing. And the only reason why it got the little TV show and stuff is because toy sales.
Toy sales. Yeah.
Mm,
Damn. I guess. I don't know. I don't know how toy sales do nowadays. I mean, I know kids obviously buy toys. I
yeah.
just don't know how much money you generate from like movie sales to the toy. You know what I mean? I don't know how well that translates.
Yeah, true.
What's your star rating and would you add it to your collection?
9. Yes.
Oh, okay. Quick to it. Um, Man, I'm not a crazy huge fan as much as that. I feel like I'm gonna give it maybe like like I think it's a good movie for kids and obviously super fans and super fans. But I'm not a super fan and I can enjoy kid movies. I'm not against, watching any animated type stuff. God, I feel like I gotta give it like a 7. Maybe you could push it to an 8, but I'm not that crazy of a fan that I want to push it above that.
Well, let's give it 8. Did I
You want
convince
to give
you?
it?
Did they give it like did it bump up a little bit? Just did I say anything that bump it up just a little bit?
I don't know if you said anything that bumped it up. Cause
Okay.
I would still rather give me a traditional, not the newer ones. Give me the older Michael Bay movies where it's
Mm,
the badass robots that are huge, transforming. You hear all the mechanics. You know what I mean? Give me all that cool shit.
uh-huh.
Give me the serious Megatron. Not leave all the honestly though, Sam Witwicky, bro, I actually liked his character a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh,
Um,
Shia LaBeouf. Yo, he
yeah,
made the movies.
he was really amazing for the comedy, excellent addition. That's the only thing that I'll say. Mark Wahlberg, leave that stuff out.
Yeah, we later on we're doing a series review of the whole the whole Michael Bay.
Oh, Michael Bay movies.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, honestly.
yeah.
So
Which
fine, fine. I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. So, but like
I got him, folks. I
I
got
know,
him.
I got him. But like I know, there's other Transformer like things that I would rather watch over this. So, would I buy it? Me personally, I don't think I want it. I'd buy it for my kid. Like if my kid wanted it, like I'd have no problem buying it. I'd be like, okay, I'll get that, add it to my collection. I'll watch it with them. Like
Well,
I'd watch the movie again. Like it's not a
mm,
bad movie. So I just
mm,
want to, clarify that. But me personally, I don't have the need to add this one. I don't think I have any Transformer stuff in my collection. I'd rather like go buy the Michael Bay stuff maybe. Like get the other stuff that I would watch first, and then I could look into getting this one.
okay,
So,
okay. I'm not mad with you with that. I'm not mad.
and that concludes this stop, but the voyage isn't over. Catch us in the next episode where we explore movies. I am your captain, Christian Kane.
I'm your captain, Captain Markel Fennell. Catch you on the next one.